Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're going to be hitting you up with the 2.9 Elixir Miner Poison deck. This is the traditional B-Rad style of the deck with Skeleton instead of Bandit. It allows you to cycle a little bit better, punish pumps a little bit faster, and correct your cycle. I like the Bandit personally in this meta, but you can also run Skeletons if you do not have the Bandit. It allows you to have a better matchup against a lot of decks with Pump if you're not able to correct your cycle with a Bandit. Alright guys, so let's go jump into some live ladder games. Alright guys, we got a game against Shraan. Good luck, sir. So we're going to be starting Ice Spirit at the bridge. The best play to do, because you're not really going to be sacrificing anything. If I cycle Knight, cycle Miner. If I cycle Knight, you could have Expo. If I cycle Miner, the dude could literally just be dropping a pump, and then, you know, that could be troublesome. So I would advise you in every situation that you could, try to save those cards. Only cycle Ice Spirit in a very competitive setting. That's really the only card that you can safely cycle. Alright, so let's see what's up. He's dropping a Lava Hound. He's probably got Balloon. We're not going to be too scared of this, though. He's going to be dropping his minions. The reason we dropped the Knight opposite lane is because we want him to respond to it. Then he's not able to actually... Yeah, okay. That's what I was going to say. He wasn't able to make one huge push in one lane. Like, he's at very low elixir right now after that maneuver. So we're going to go for Skeletons. We're going to go in for a Miner. Hopefully we can get some nice damage or make him... Yeah, he's going to be dropping something else that we can poison. Awesome. Great value right there. Killing the minion horde, and then also going to get some very valuable poison damage right there as well. So we're going to cycle our Ice Spirit, we're going to cycle our Knight, we're going to get back to Miner. I would assume that he's probably going to drop Skarmy or something, so I could go in for a pre-log, but I'm not going to. Alright, so he elected not to. I'm very happy that I decided not to. He's got Barbarians instead. This man is a savage. This guy is crazy, guys. Alright, so we could elect to log this, or we could drop Skeletons. I kind of want to just log for some nice damage, and then ignore the Barbs. I think that was definitely the maneuver. If the Barbarian does not get a hit, it was the maneuver. Nice. Let's see what's up. Dropping Skeletons opposite lane because he's probably going to drop a Lava Hound in there. Okay, cool. And we want to pressure with Skeletons plus Knight. This is actually going to demand a response. He's going to have to at least drop minions. There they are. So we're going to go drop our Inferno Tower right now. If it drops... it was not dropping for a second. That was kind of weird. Alright, so he's going to go drop a Balloon. We're going to drop our Poison. Then we're going to drop a high Electro Wizard. The Electro Wizard will not actually get hit by a Lightning unless he only elects to Lightning that. So we're going to get some very valuable damage right there. That Balloon is just dead. Nothing to worry about right now. We're going to be dropping our Ice Spirit soon as well. We're actually going to be going same lane right now because he doesn't actually have enough. Okay, he's actually going in for a pump. This man is a madman. Going in for the Poison as well. That is some very valuable tower damage. That's a very nice valuable Poison. Hitting the tower, the Barbarians, and the pump. Alright, so we're still going to be pressuring opposite lane, guys. The reasoning for that is we really just don't want to allow him to defend and then build up a massive counter push. What is he going to do? He's going to go drop his minion horde. We can actually take his tower out in one push. Going to be dropping our Skeletons. Then we're going to be dropping our Inferno Tower. Look how much damage we did, and he actually had to drop his Barbarians. I know a lot of you guys are like, Jake, why would you not push that lane? But I think it makes sense now. Definitely going to poison that as well because those minions are just going to walk up into it. Still going to go opposite lane. Oh my gosh, that would have been scary if he elected the Lightning right there. He's arrowing the single Skeletons. Let's go, guys. So both towers are exceptionally low. He's going to continuously go that lane, so we're going to pressure opposite. Really don't want to allow him to have enough elixir for a Balloon right now, guys. Or a Poison. Or a Lightning, I meant. So now we're just going to outcycle him right here. This is going to be game. We're dropping our Skeletons so that doesn't finesse me. And that Miner is going to be taking tower. We're also going to hit him up with a nice juicy Poison. This game was very close and we ended up taking the dub. Let's go, guys. Let's get on to the next one. That was some straight finesse right there. Alright, guys, we're in a game against Gumash. Saucing out the good luck. Gonna be cycling our Skeletons in the back. He's probably gonna be dropping something in the lane of the two Skeletons. And we're gonna see what's up. Okay, yeah, see? He always drops in the lane of the two Skellies. Gonna be dropping our Miner opposite lane with the one Skeleton. That one little Larry that could might get so much damage. It's getting on the tower. The little Larry that could, guys. Oh my god, that is insane. Look at all that damage that Larry did. That's whack, man. So we have We could poison that, or we could actually elect to. We're just going to wait and see what happens. We might actually end up going in for a miner. So this is giant poison with mini P.E.K.K.A maybe? This is just interesting to say the least. Gonna kill the pump for free, which we definitely take. So now he's in a weird situation. He has to support his giant, and he can't actually pump up. Even though our miner is not in cycle to punish a pump, he's not allowed to pump up since he already has a giant on the field. So this is really good for us. Definitely the situation that I would want it to be in. Going in for Electro Wizard, gonna go in for a Knight. Gonna drop the Knight in the spot that, yeah, he's not able to hit everything. Cool. Just gonna kill the giant. The Santa Claus is not making it to the pole. And, yeah, we got the game, guys. This is... I'm liking how the situation is going. I don't think he can defend that cost efficiently. Actually, I will eat those words. We definitely just saw him cost efficiently defend that. Actually have to go in for the Log plus Ice Spirit to defend that mini P.E.K.K.A. It would have actually gotten a few swipes on the tower, unfortunately. But we don't actually have Miner in cycle for his pump. He could pump up right now. Yeah, he's going to. So we're actually going to pressure, and then we're going to cycle for a Miner. Because he does have to deal with that, guys. Then he shouldn't have enough elixir to defend the pump. Pro plays out here. It's going to be interesting to see if he goes in for a giant in front of that. He doesn't elect to. Interesting, dude. Drop skeletons off to the side. We know that he's running lightning. We know what he's packing today. We're going to be dropping our Inferno Tower off to the side. So we're going to have more room to drop everything. So it's very hard for him to get a very valuable lightning. Should have dropped that Knight up even higher, actually. Should have been, like, literally on top of everything. But, you know, we're still out here. We're still chilling. He is still bridge spamming, guys. Is this the meta right now? Just bridge spam? Savage, man. Dropped his zap so we can actually go in with this. Gonna go in with my Electro. Gonna go in with an Ice Spirit. I think we're gonna defend the Virginity a little bit right now. This is very valuable lightning for him, but I just wanted to make sure he did not get very much tower damage. Wanted to make sure that Mega Minion and Electro, or that Electro Wizard, if he lightnings it, I don't really care, because then he can't break through an Inferno. And this is the point that we just cycle him out, because we can just out-cycle him real quick. Let's move on to the next one, boys. Alright, guys, we got a game against Rebel right now. He's laughing. I'm laughing as well. Good friend. Alright, so we're going to be cycling Miner right now. Let's see what's up. He's actually in Crucible Wrath for some unknown reason. I don't really know. I'll definitely have to ask him later about it. Alright, so he's dropping the mini P.E.K.K.A. He's definitely going to be running some Hog Rider variant. Going to be dropping Knight right now. We're going to let that hit, and Skeletons are on top of the mini P.E.K.K.A. so then maybe the Knight actually survives at more HP. We don't have a great... I could have went for Ice Spirit and then Electro. That would have been the play. So I definitely messed up right there. I didn't realize for whatever reason I didn't think I had Electro in cycle. But and I have buyer's remorse about that Inferno, guys. We did get a single hit right there with the Knight, so I guess all things are not bad in the game for us right now. So we're going to be dropping our Miner. He's dropping an Ice Wizard in the back. Maybe Hog Rider, Rocket, Princess. It's looking like that type of variation. So we're going to be saving our Electro and our Skeletons for this right now. And that Hog Rider will get 0 hits. Actually, he went in for a log, so it might get 1. No, it doesn't. He needs a pre-log for that to happen. Alright, so he's got mini P.E.K.K.A in cycle. It's going to be interesting to see. He actually does not have... he does not actually have any NATO in this deck. I know that for a fact. He anticipated the predictable spot, so we got some nice damage right there for sure. We're going to be dropping our Ice Spirit, going to be dropping our Inferno Tower, then we're going to be dropping a High Knight so to make sure that the mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't go too hard on the paint on us. Alright, so that Princess should be dead, with a log at least. I want him to log the Skeletons right now, guys. I really want him to log the Skeletons. I want to make him feel pressure that he has to log it. Unfortunately, he's a little bit too good for that. We do get some nice damage, however, right there. Skeletons are coming through. I did not end up killing the princess. That was definitely not worth it, guys. However, we're going to be able to get a pretty nice push going off right here. We're going to be dropping skeletons. We're going to be dropping log. And I think the Hog Rider might get just one hit on the tower. So I'm very happy with that, that course of events right there. We're going to be dropping another miner in the same spot. That's kind of bad. Maybe mind games. Yeah, he probably thought we were going to go in the back. He double dropped. So that was a really well played situation by Rebel. Going to be dropping an Inferno because it will actually end up killing the Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well. Usually I would advocate for an Electro Wizard in that situation, but we got some nice value out of that. Really wanted to go in for a log. He's not really looking like he wants to do it. He's going in for a log on defense right there. Well played by him. It's looking like we might be able to counter push with an Electro Wizard. Hopefully we can. We can dream, guys. We can dream right now. Going to be going in for a log. We're going to be going for a Knight in front. We want to keep that Electro Wizard alive. Maybe we can go in for a Miner right here and then a Poison also. We're getting very aggressive with him right now. Making everything stay there is very good for us. So he's getting even more aggressive, trying to switch lanes on us. I don't know how I feel about that. We're just going to be dropping Ice Spirit. We're going to be dropping Log. Trying to make sure that the Hog Rider does not get too many hits on the tower. He's going pretty hard in the paint on us. We're also going to be dropping a Knight. We're going to be going in for another Miner. I really like that outer Miner placement, especially after dropping the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I think we might have this one in the bag. It's going to be a close game, though. I think I might have overextended, guys. Going to have to get a Knight down in time. Oh, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. did not get a hit. Let's go. Alright, going to go in for a log. Going to go in for a miner. He might get a rocket down in time. Oh my gosh, this is so close. This is getting a little bit too close for comfort. I think it's just going to be a draw, though. Good game. Good game. Good luck. Well played for the rest of your ladder session, Rebel. That was a pretty intense game. So guys, we got a game against Maybenz. We're saucing out the good luck. He's already starting with a mortar. We're going to go for a Knight opposite lane. Reason that you go for the Knight opposite lane is if it goes towards the mortar, it's actually going to start, it's going to get too close, and then it's eventually not going to take the shots from the mortar anymore. Or the mortar won't be shooting at it anymore. Drop the Electro Wizard in the corner to start killing the mortar. This dude is already BMing me, so we already know that we're going to start muting emotes, and after we win this game, we're going to BM him pretty heavily. So that's how we assert dominance out here. We're going to be starting our Knight opposite lane. See what's up. Going to be poisoning that, and let's see what he ends up doing. It's going to be interesting to see. He has to respond to that Knight still. Definitely still has to respond to that Knight. He's keeping the Knight in range of the mortar, which is really good for us. Mortar will not get a single hit. If you know that interaction, you don't actually have to do anything else. Dropping the Ice Spirit to kill all the Fire Spirits. Almost, yeah, it ended up killing all the Fire Spirits. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, yeah, we're just going to be dropping a Miner. We have enough elixir that we can actually just go for that. Tornadoes it to the center. Horrible play. We're going to sauce him a well played because, you know, we're about that life right now. So he should go opposite lane. Yeah, he's going to. Cool. We're just going to drop an Inferno Tower because he's going to be dropping an Ice Golem. The reason why we didn't drop it like right on top is we knew that the Ice Golem was going to be there, and it's definitely just going to distract for quite a while. Drop the Electro Wizard. It's not the most cost efficient defense, but it works. And we're denying all damage. Which is the best thing to do in this situation for sure. So he's just going to be logging the tower. He's going to be trying to set up another push, but I don't really know how successful this is going to be for him. That's targeting on my miner. Now it started targeting on the Knight, so then we can drop the Electro Wizard. It's going to be dropping archers. We're going to kill those with the log. We should at least. Really nice for us. Going to be going for another miner push. Going to go for another Knight. This is getting very redundant, guys, but I think you guys get the picture. We just keep using the Knight opposite lane, trying to keep pushing into him. Going to be logging that every single time. got the fancy symbols, and he's from Lunatic Rebels. Cycling Ice Spirit at the bridge. Gonna be poised to drop our knight. He's dropping Ice Wizard, so it's gonna be interesting to see what he's gonna be running. So he's gonna be running Hog Rider, which is gonna drop an Electro Wizard right on top of all of that. He's gonna be a very sad panda when he realizes that all the bats just die every single time to that. And we got a pretty nice push going in the opposite lane. However, he does have the finesse. He does actually have the NATO, so that's gonna be troublesome for the rest of the game. Especially since he got that locked on early on in the game, guys. So we're going to be dropping our skeletons. We're going to be dropping Ice Spear for sure to mitigate any damage coming out of that Ice Wizard. We're going to be starting our knight in the lane that he's probably going to be cycling the Hog Rider in. See what's up. Okay, so he has Princess. It's interesting. We're going to drop the Electro Wizard to make sure that we actually kill the bats immediately. Very bad play by him actually dropping at the bridge in vicinity of the Electro Wizard range. So we're doing really well right now. I'm liking the situation. He's probably going to be dropping a Hog Rider soon. We will drop in our Inferno if he does elect to do so. Just going to drop a Miner because he's not actually getting too aggressive with us. He seems like he's down quite a bit of Elixir. We'll be dropping Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Knight. That should deny a lot of damage, if any damage from him at all. The Knight tanks like a true Sir. 5 Elixir instead of dropping an Inferno. Watch how that counter pushes, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That Knight is actually demanding a response in the bats, the Princess, all these other things. If I drop the Inferno, then the Inferno is staying on my side of the map. It's really just not going to do anything. So we're going to be dropping Skeletons, we're going to be dropping Ice Spirit. Every situation that I can actually defend without dropping actually an Inferno, I will be doing so. And look at that clean defense, having Electro Wizard and Night Coin bouncing back on offense. He had to drop a Fireball in that situation. Very good for us. Going to be poisoning to make sure that those bats evaporate instantly. And we can actually afford to because he had to respond to the Miner. He's continuously dropping things inside of that poison. Very good for us. Liking how this is looking for us. We're going to be logging the tower. Just trying to get some nice chip. Trying to cycle our way back into the game. So he noticed that he can actually drop a Princess right now. But we're going to drop an Electro Wizard off to the side. And that's going to be more than enough to deal with the Princess. I wonder if this will actually hit. No, it didn't walk up fast enough. That's unfortunate. So I messed that up, but we're still chilling. I'm going to log that now. He actually put another Princess in poison range, so that's interesting by him. Going to be dropping Skeletons and Ice Spirit. Going to drop our Electro Wizard. This should be game for us right now. That Princess is actually in log range of the tower as well. What is he thinking, guys? This guy's a madman, a true Sir, though. Alright, I don't think that Princess is in poison range, unfortunately. We're going to be dropping Skeletons. We're going to be cycling another Miner. We're actually going to be dropping another Electro Wizard right on top. Well played by him because I was going to drop an Electro right here to snipe. Unfortunately, I messed it the first time, but I would have gotten the second time. Going to get a very nice poison right here. He messed up. Knight might get a hit like a true Sir. Aw, so close. So close, guys. So we're just going to be waiting for him to drop a Hog Rider. I think he's actually just going to be defending his Virginity. So we have to really cycle him right now. Switching up our Miner placements. Going to be dropping Skeletons, Ice Spirit. We just want to cycle like a madman right now. And we got the game in the bag. All we got to do is get a login and get one Miner hit and we got the dub. That was a solid game, guys. So guys, that's actually where I'm going to end the video today. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for chilling with me and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.